Vita Health Group provide this exercise class with your health and safety in mind. Each individual participant has their own limitations and should consult their general practitioner or an appropriate medical professional prior to undertaking the class. Should you be prone to injury, are currently pregnant, or be managing any functional limiting medical conditions, please seek medical confirmation prior to participating. At all times, ensure you follow all instructions provided by Vita Health Group throughout the entirety of the recording. Should you experience any symptoms of dizziness, nausea, or increased pain at any point during your participation, please stop and seek the appropriate advice from your general practitioner or the 111 service.
Hi, my name is Aman and welcome to your intermediate Pilates class. This class is aimed on improving your inflexibility and your mobility. Before we get started, just make sure you've got a mat or a carpeted area. Make sure you've got a space around you and a water bottle. We're going to start with our warm-up, so we'll be starting that in 30 seconds. Well, let's begin our warm-up. So we're just going to come to the edge of the mat over to one side, and we're going to start a warm-up where you're going to roll down and roll up. So we're focusing on the articulation of the spine. So we're going to use from the top of the spine all the way down to our tailbone. So just with your hands nice and down beside you, pull your shoulders back or retract them, and then you're just going to tuck your chin down first. So tucking the chin down, you're going to begin to roll your shoulders down, keeping that tailbone still tucked, and you're just going to roll down. If you want, you can bend the knees as well and just reach your hands slowly down towards the floor. Keep your head tucked, and you want to keep your head towards your knees, and roll down to wherever you feel comfortable, and slowly take your time to roll up. That's it. Nice and slow movements, and you're going to roll your shoulders up and back down. We're going to repeat this movement again. So you're going to tuck the chin and start to roll the shoulders forward, start to draw the body towards the mat. You can bend the knees, you can keep them straight, reaching all the way down, hold it at the bottom for a second and begin to roll up. Okay, now let's add your breathing into this as well. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, begin to roll down. So breathing in through our nose, out through our mouths. Reaching all the way down. And slowly rolling ourselves back up. Again, take a deep breath in, tuck the chin. Start to roll all the way down. Breathing in. Exhaling as we roll all the way up. Okay, we're going to do one more here. So tuck the chin, roll the shoulders all the way down, keeping that tailbone tucked as we roll down. You can keep the knees nice and soft. You can bend if you need to, reaching all the way down to the mat or to your feet or wherever it allows you to, and pause at the bottom. Okay, and begin to roll all the way back up. Okay, from here, you're just going to place your hands onto your shoulders, okay, and you're just going to begin to roll your shoulders back, roll your elbows back. Focusing on the breath. Option, if you want to extend, you can also extend your arms. And then we're going to rotate the circles the other way. Taking your time. Focusing on that breath. That's it. For another 3, 2, and 1, and place your hands down beside you. Welcome to the main session. We're going to start just at the end of the mat and we're going to come to a seated position. So sitting down on your bum, just have your feet hip width apart and just place your hands underneath your kneecaps and just roll yourself down. Okay, in this position, you're just going to place your heels down flat onto the mat and place your palms down facing the mat as well. From here, all I want you to do is focus on your breathing. So deep breath in and exhale. So we're focusing on breathing in through our nose and exhale out through our mouth. Again, deep breath in and exhale. Okay, we're going to place our hands onto our hips and we're just going to try and find our neutral spine. So I'm just going to do some pelvic tilt. So you're just going to rock the pelvis forward and arc the back. And then you're going to draw the pelvis in and close the gap underneath the mat. So imagine you've got a marble to the belly button, to the pubic bone. It's rolling all the way down and you're just rolling that marble back towards the belly button. Again, take the deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. And now try and find your neutral spine. So that's just halfway between those pelvic tilts. From here, I want you to imagine there's a string from your belly button and it's pulling towards the spine. So we want to keep slight tension on the core to activate that core at all times. With the rib cage, we want to push the rib cage down towards our back ribs. Okay, keeping our back nice and flat on the floor, but in a neutral spine. So if you have a slight arc on the back, that's absolutely fine. Placing your hands just down beside you, drawing the shoulders back towards the mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale, focusing on contracting that core as you exhale, so core active. Again, deep breath in and exhale. Really pushing through that core. One more deep breath in. Okay, bring your legs back into tabletop position. Okay, focusing on your core being contracted, making sure the front ribs are pushed down towards the back ribs, shoulders down into the mat. From here, we're just going to do a couple of toe taps. So imagine there's a pencil on your big toe. So you've got a pencil on the right big toe. You're just going to drive that right toe down towards the floor. You're going to tap it and bring it back up. And then you're going to alternate to the other leg. Left leg goes down. You tap. You come back up. Take your time. So deep breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep alternating. We are here for another 10. For your last 5 seconds. Take your time, control the movement, no rushing. And make this your last one. Place the feet back down onto the mat. You would have felt that in the lower abdomen. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. We're going to layer this up so you can do the previous exercise that I've just shown you, or you're going to bring your legs back into tabletop and you're going to bring your chest up into your chest lift. And you're going to extend one leg out to 45-degree angle and you're just going to place your hands onto that right knee. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale and change over to the other leg. Take a deep breath in. Take your time. For option to keep the head down. Option to speed it up. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Slowly bring yourself down. Give yourself a nice hug there. Okay, bringing yourself up into that full glute bridge and then melting yourself back down. We're going to add a layer here. So if you wish, you can stay with your glute bridges up and down. Option now, bring yourself all the way up into that glute bridge and you're just going to hover the left leg up. Make sure your hips are level. Drop it down, keeping those hips nice and level and melting yourself back down. And again, we're going to lift up the right leg this time. So coming all the way up into that full glute bridge. Lift that right leg off the mat. Control. And melt yourself back down. We're going to be here for a couple of seconds. So a repeat. All the way up. Option, you can just focus on the glute bridges up and down. Focusing that breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come all the way up into that glute bridge. Lift that knee up, control it back down. From here, you can drive that knee a little bit higher, hip thrust that glute all the way up, drop it back down. Bringing yourself all the way up. This time you're going to keep that right leg up and you're just going to melt yourself back down and up if you wish to, or you can straighten the leg as well. Last 2 on this leg. And changing over to the other leg. Pointing it up. If you wish to keep a bend, you can, just squeezing that glute as you come up and down. Last 2. And last 1. Dropping the knees down. Just give yourself a little knee hug or separate the feet and just rock the legs side to side. So dropping the knees to each side. Okay, onto your knees and you're going to lay down onto that left side for me. Okay, laying down onto that left side, we're actually going to come onto our stomachs. Okay, so laying down onto your stomach, you're just going to have your hands out in front of you. Okay, you're going to have your head either placed down onto the mat or onto a pillow or onto a small pillow or small towel. Okay, taking a deep breath in for me. Okay, imagine there's a little marble or a blueberry underneath your belly button. Okay, you're going to begin to squeeze your glutes and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, just place each foot to the side of the mat. And the same with the hands, okay? Take a deep breath in for me and we're going to go into swimming. Okay, so we're going to start off with just our arm movement first and we're going to layer it up for you. So taking a deep breath in, pushing your hands into the floor and your feet into the floor. And as you press down, you're just going to notice a slight more contraction on your core. Taking a deep breath in, you're going to lift that right hand up. And then pressing the hand into the floor, lift that left hand up. Focusing on that breath to repeat the movement. Option to start to lift that head a little bit higher. Keeping that blueberry still alive underneath you, it's not squashed. Lengthening through the arms, through the fingertips. Option now here is we're going to add our legs into it. So we're going to add opposite arm to opposite leg. So as the right hand lifts, the left leg will begin to lift and you're going to squeeze your glute, keeping that blueberry underneath the belly button. Control back down. And we're going to swap over. Left hand up, right leg up. Control back down. Drop the head ever so slightly as you come down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift, lengthen through the feet, the toes, the hands, the fingertips. Control back down. Depending on your range of motion, just make sure the neck is aligned and you're not looking all the way up. The neck stays attached and looking down. And you're just pressing your hands into that floor as you lift. Pressing that opposite foot down into the floor. Squeezing that glute. We are here for another 3, 2, last one. Just bring your hands to bend and fold in front of you. Stack your hands on top of each other and just place your head onto your hands and relax your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So let's begin the cool down. So just make sure you've got enough space around you and use a chair if needed. I will demonstrate exercises on the chair for the cool down. So we're going to go back into that child's pose and we're just going to stay in that child's pose for a little bit longer. So back onto your knees, sitting down onto your bum and just reaching your hands forward. You're going to place your forehead down onto the mat and just take a deep breath in here. And keep reaching your fingertips forwards whilst you're driving your hips down towards your feet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. And last one. Just walk your hands back towards you. And from here, slowly bring yourself to a standing position. And you're just going to come towards the end of the mat. Keep your head still down low towards the floor. And you're just going to drop your body weight down. So you can have the knees slightly bent. And then from here, you can just sway from the hips. Just let the blood rush towards your head. Take a deep breath in. Just small movements side to side, or you can just hang here, focusing on breaths. If you wish to add a little bit of a movement here, you can, from side to side. And then you're going to slowly take your time and roll up. So starting with the tailbone, head is the last thing to roll up. Take your time. Take a second here. If you feel a little bit dizzy or anything, feel free to sit down. And then you're going to come to a chair for me. So just sitting down on the chair, you want your bum not completely back, just more towards the edge of the chair. You're just going to sit up nice and tall onto your sit bones, and you're going to straighten that right leg and just point your toe towards you. From here, if this is enough of the stretch on the hamstrings, keep it there. Option with that right hand, we're just going to reach down towards that right toe. If this is comfortable for you, just keep it here, or you can just place your hand on your shin, or you can reach and try drop your head all the way down towards that knee. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. and roll yourself back up. Take your time. And we're going to switch over to the left leg. So extend that left leg. If that's comfortable for you here, you can stay here. You can slightly hinge forward, or you can reach down towards that left toe and just hold it here. Breathe in. Option, if you wish to do this exercise, this stretch, onto the floor, you can. You just have your legs folded in front of you. Again, another deep breath in. Drawing that head towards that knee. You should feel it in the back of the legs, in the hamstrings. One more breath. Roll yourself up nice and slow. We're going to go to our figure of 4 stretch. You're just going to cross one leg over. If it's comfortable for you here, and this is your range of motion, you can stay here and you're just going to fold your body over. So you're just going to draw yourself down. You're going to hang your arms in front of you. If you're comfortable here and you can feel the stretch on the glutes, keep it there. Option to draw that ankle in closer to you and then reach down as if you're reaching towards your feet, dropping your head towards the shin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. As you exhale, really add the extra pressure and fold in towards the floor. Another breath here. Last 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. One more. And exhale and release. Roll yourself up nice and slow and change over to the other leg. That's it. Fold yourself over and repeat the same motion. Take a deep breath in. Again. Inhale, exhale. Another deep breath in and exhale. Last one here. And slowly roll yourself up. Perfect. We're just going to come to a standing position. So just nice and tall and standing. We're just going to place our hands beside us, shoulders back, belly button drawn in, and just focus on your breath here. So breathe in and exhale. Again, breathe in, exhale, and last one. Release all that tension away. That brings us to the end of the session. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that session, and we'll see you next time.